If you roll high enough, it's +2 for tits. So if you actually say you were trying to pull some cleavage, I will add +2 to that roll.
+2 for boobs.
As the story begins, our heroes have vowed to rid the lads of their mortal enemy.
Wow, that was fast.
The endless quest continues
During finals
week.
Oh no!
Hey guys, so we just finished watching Gamers, the 2002 Dead Gentleman's Productions, a true D&D movie. Obviously written by people
Beautiful.
that play D&D. I cannot praise this movie enough. This is one of my favorites, that's why I picked it. So, The Gamers, what do I think about it? So, I think a Dead Gentleman's Production, The Gamers, is a movie without a real plot. It was a movie without real, like, there wasn't an agenda, there wasn't a overarching story or some deep meaning that they wanted to follow. This movie was just an entertaining movie for nerds, made by nerds, and they succeeded, I think, very well in that.
Yeah.
They wanted to make a funny movie that really depicted nerds, and I'm sure it was 2002 when this movie was made, so like it was after the Satanic Panic, after all these stereotypes, and like, let's make a movie and let's legitimately put our jokes in our things. Like when a player isn't there for a while, and they're just like an NPC just there all the fucking time. I mean, Critical Role's Ashley. She's just like, oh yeah, she's there too.
Disengage!
That's me right there. Disengage. Hide!
Hide action! Bonus action, hide.
So we just watched The Gamers. What'd you think? I mean, I had seen bits. I mean, well, just one bit, which being the one with the rogue. Talking about stealing the pants and stuff like that.
I want to steal his pants.
You're not serious.
I am serious.
Fine, go ahead, but you suffer a -8 penalty for difficulty.
To be honest, when it came to the players getting into the technicality of the rules and
wait a minute,
basically subversing the
the
entire roleplay aspect of it, he's like, well, my character would do this. My character would never get hit by that trap.
I shouldn't have missed the ambush.
I took a shot every time. Jesus fuck.
Still, I have the detect ambush skill. Dude, I want to roll.
Dude, you were surprised.
No. With detect ambush, I get an automatic check even in a surprise situation.
Yes, but to get that check, you have to say that you're looking for an ambush.
I always expect an ambush.
You don't always expect an ambush.
So, it was very, very real in that aspect.
It was very real.
Why don't you guys give a summary of the movie?
You have, girl studying for finals, this taking place on a college campus.
The community dorm feel.
Yeah, guys, during finals week, doing a D&D campaign. You got also the one party member who can't show up on time and only stays for just a few.
What's up with that?
5 minutes, but yeah, them going on their little quest to save the princess.
Standard D&D quests.
Yep.
They get the plot hook. They go.
The shadow.
The shadow. Yeah, they get the plot hook with the big bad evil guy, and they go on their little quest. They have an encounter in between, and then making it all the way to the big bad evil guy that they have to fight and earn their reward, which was a twist at the end.
Yep.
This is great.
So, I don't think there was a single shot in this film that was not intentional, that was not made with love, from the battle scenes to like making sure that the female that's coming in, she doesn't have a name, the princess that's coming in, like she has a overpowering shot. Just in the battle, the fucking pans everyone's doing. The transitions were amazing. There's actual transitions going on. Oh, I love this movie. just like how the DM was describing something and the characters were in world doing that as the voiceover was happening.
Did Hunk see Nimble at the bar?
Yeah, let's check. Nope.
Booyah! I sneak into backstab position.
Players, you can hear them joking, but the characters in the world were taking that situation seriously.
I sneak into place behind Hunk and unsheath my dagger.
Just your dagger?
Good point. Wait. I have a better idea.
Okay, there's gotta be a rule against this.
Can't believe it.
Well, that's 264 points of damage.
Oh. Yeah, good for you.
You splatter Hunk all over the common room. The patrons shriek in horror and run out of the inn, occasionally slipping in the blood and entrails.
Jeremiah, what do you think?
As a first-time watcher.
It was. At first, I was like, "Oh, look at that camera shot," which is like
Yeah,
shaking.
I think they needed a tripod.
Yeah, but I kept watching. All like, "Oh, it depicts perfectly what D&D is. It's basically there's that real world where they have that dice, the character sheets, this and that, and then it cuts to with the world itself with their characters, costumes, this and that, and that's what we are in our head, and this is what we're doing, and it's amazing. I love this movie.
It's so good.
It might not be this Hollywood $3 billion budget, but it's so good. So good.
Like this movie was made with love.
Yeah.
This movie was made as a passion project for people that actually cared. Like, obviously the costumes were all made by themselves. The music, they couldn't fucking make it, so I'm sure that they got like royalty-free shit. The graphics are horrible, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
This was not a movie made to be like an Avengers or something high budget, some Hollywood. This was a movie made for nerds, by nerds. And it succeeded in its job. This was to entertain us, the fucking dice rollers. And that's what it was. It was jokes that no one else is gonna understand. Show your mom this movie. She'll be like, fuck that.
Fucking gamers.
Despite the fact that it was, obviously a student film that was made, again, aside from like jerky camera movement, I liked a lot of the effects. Like even when they're walking across and you see the sunset in the background, that was nice.
I'm gonna be honest, even though because I guess the only negative aspects of it is the technical aspects, like the camera work, basically the whole setup of it, but that's what I loved the most about it, because it just brought me back to the first time I made a student film, and just that amount of, I'm gonna make a film, I'm gonna put this in it, no, we gotta go get that shot over there, we're gonna just spend like hours and hours editing until it's like 5 in the morning and we have no fucking idea what we're doing, but we love it. And that's what I like the most about it.
I mean, for me as someone who, obviously not going to film school, not having, not having understanding that stress, but as someone viewing and watching it, I got like the whole, B-movie feel, kind of like even like a Harryhausen film or something like that. Even though just like
it
that feel
fun.
to it. Yeah,
it
exactly.
Was for fun.
It was that for.
We weren't trying to do it for show or to make it like some big, Hollywood spectacle. It was done for fun and love.
And they kept, we're like, who's this princess? You're asleep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the difference between character and player was fucking done beautifully in this.
The shadow. The shadow. The shadow. By morning, you will again sup the sweet air of freedom.
Sup the sweet air of freedom?
Shut up.
You guys are all asleep. Not you, Rogar.
Oh, sorry.
Again, these are real D&D players, obviously, who wrote it. When the nat 20 was rolled, everyone fucking jumped and was screaming, because that's real. We do that all the time when people roll nat 20s.
I stood off my chair when I did, especially when I confirmed I was on the floor.
Is that nat 20?
Yeah.
Nice.
Roll me to confirm.
Oh my god.
No! Did I roll nat 20?
Yes! I won't lie. I was not expecting the twist in the very end either. That was very,
funny.
very creative.
That was one creative. Two, meta as fuck.
Yes.
Because I think
what
it's
meta
our,
means?
it's what?
Can you explain what meta means? Sorry, I interrupted
Meta. How do I explain meta? Shit. Like a good meta joke I could think of is when at the twist at the end and the barbarian looks at his stat sheet and he's like, my intelligence is 4? I'm gonna fucking change that. Give me a pen.
My entire life is written here. My intelligence is 4. Outrageous! Give me that pen.
That itself is a meta joke because outside we know that barbarians naturally intelligence is the dump stat. I don't speak from experience.
A good meta thing would be like the characters knowing the mathematics of themselves.
Yes. Knowing the characters knowing the mathematics of the game itself.
And stuff like that.
Yes.
That being... Oh, I would never do that. I'm an experienced rogue. Why would I do that?
It's like me as the player am already predetermining that my rogue knows there's a trap even in there, even though he never walked into that room, but I as the player know it. So naturally, I'm gonna make my rogue think like he knows.
Did I say walk down the hall? I meant sneak down the hall.
So why didn't you say sneak before?
I shouldn't have to. I'm a thief. I sneak everywhere I go.
No, you don't. You don't sneak around in broad daylight. You don't sneak around in church.
No, but I do sneak around in a danger zone.
Yeah, but you didn't know there was a trap in the room, so you didn't know it was a danger zone, did you?
Inside joke there is we all know that player. We all have that player in that group, and if you think you don't have that player in your group, you are that player in that group. I'm sorry, but it's true. 100% would recommend this movie.
I would 100% recommend it. Just
watch it again. Watch the sequel. Watch the threequel because we didn't know that there were 2 extra movies after this.
I plan on watching the sequel.
The guy that showed us this movie didn't even know there was a 3rd installment. And thank you so much for making this. We love it a lot. I just burped in my throat. I'm so sorry. The mic probably picked it up.
So what we
Whiskey was involved.
Movie? Oh my goodness, what would
I'm gonna rate this a natural 20.
Love that.
Yes.
Rate it a natural 20. I rate it a natural 20 and a corgi.
Guys, for watching this. Fucking great movie, dude. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe it, and
like, comment down below.
Coffee. We have a coffee.
Oh yeah,
we have a coffee. So like, give us a coffee.
We're D&D players. We're tired sometimes.
Yeah,
You know, we need coffee. Please.
We do.
Please.
Don't fucking steal my bit. This motherfucker stole my bit.
I'm sneaky that way.